Or perception.
Where
You know what?
Oh,
You fucking know what?
How good is that object permanence?
I think that's success.
Fairly good as
oh my lord.
noticing Morgana's not going to be that high. She is after
Yeah.
Morgana leaves the room. Don't forget she exists.
I'm pretty sure the DC for that was not 2 critical fails in a row.
It was probably like, I don't know, 0. But yeah, she's not wearing any shoes. Her hair is down. She's kind of done the, oh cool, so when we don't have to leave. Excellent, wonderful. I can finally not wear gross things.
How's there's a knocking on the door?
She'll open the door.
Oh, is this a bad time?
No, not at all.
I
you
was
want to
wondering if I
come
might
in,
have a
or-
word.
Yes, sure. Do you want to come in or somewhere else?
Yeah. I was just gonna walk in, I guess. Suppose I will.
Okay.
I
She'll close the door.
I've been wondering. I don't mean to be too personal, but I've not seen the like of you before. What exactly are you?
She will sit down on the bed. It will make a really bad cracking noise, and she'll look a little worried, and then she'll kind of shift over. Up till about 3 years ago, I didn't know myself. I believe I'm what's known as a genasi.
Ah. I see.
Do you?
He
No.
doesn't.
She sees the look on his face.
He doesn't, but he's gonna look it up later.
Yes. I thought I was part of the ocean itself. And it turns out that is not the case. Well, it's kind of not the case. And she kind of looks a little confused as she's trying to explain it. Apparently there's a human involved somewhere. Something, I'm not entirely sure.
Alright. Well, well, I certainly don't blame you for thinking you came straight from the ocean yourself.
Well, I was found in it. And she kind of makes like a weird scooping motion. She's like, I was fished up. So.
Well, to be honest, I thought the same myself.
You were fished out of the ocean as well?
No, I thought the same about you.
Oh.
Thought you must have come straight from the sea. Well, Genasi, they have a concept of romance.
Oh.
Pause her with the zero subtlety.
I mean, I've never met another one, so I'd have to ask.
Well. Then what do you personally know on the subject?
About romance? I know that it happens. I know that in some places you can pay quite highly for it. I've seen it a lot at home. I was only part of a little village, but the children that I grew up with, when they got to a certain point, they all started acting weird with each other, and then started pairing off and having families. At first I thought it involved a lot of like hair pulling and blushing. I've kind of noticed that people that pull other people's hair are usually sadists, not actually involved. She gets this like little frown. She's like, Why do you want to know?
Well, you see, look. Like I said, I've never seen the like of you before, and it's strange. Everything that I ever loved about the sea, the fierceness of it, the impossibility of truly conquering it, and yet the freedom that comes with it. I've seen so much of that in you.
She, as he's kind of sputtering his way through this, there's this smile that just starts appearing and just gets like bigger and bigger and bigger, but she just stays staring at him.
I've been across the seas and I've docked at many a port, but no one has quite made me feel like I'd be lost if they weren't at my side. I suppose what I'm asking is, would you like to explore the seas with me?
She kind of she tilts her head at him and just says, you know, you're a very strange creature. I mean, when we first met, I was convinced you would abandon us at the earliest opportunity.
Be quite honest, so did I.
And watching you constantly rush headlong into danger, I was convinced you were beyond stupid. But then I watched how you did it and when you did it. And I got curious. And then you never left. You decided to stay. I think there's no one else I'd quite like to explore the ocean with. That was yes, Hauser.
Aye. Well then, I suppose I'd better hurry it along on buying me new boat.
Well, I mean, no need to rush on my account. I like swimming.
Elsa's absolutely got no idea what to do now. So
she's kind of like sitting on the bed, like one arm behind her, just kind of like just smiling.
Elsa's gonna awkwardly like walk towards the door. Holy shit! How? How is the metal-sounding gnome stealthy?
She's hopping. Oh, what the crap, guys!
Oh my god!
As he kind of, as he head towards the door, she'd be like, "Well, there's still some hours in the day. I mean, you're more than welcome to stay, or if you want to explore the town, get to know each other a bit more."
If you'd care to accompany me, that sounds lovely.
One moment, and she'd go over to the door just before, and she'd probably just make eye contact with him, and then just knock a couple of times, just be like, "If anyone's out there, don't be when I open the door."
I like
Ren scarpers very quickly. She's not got the leg on, or the coat, which is how she was so quiet.
Gunnar has the image cool, and he pretends that he was just passing by.
Ooh, this is a good opportunity because I did hear something.
So did I.
Oh yeah, your passive perception's really high.
Here it is.
Oh god, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 15.
Okay, Gunnar's still out of it. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon, and my sword is going to appear on the other side of the door.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
And then just kind of turn around and stick itself in the floor. And then it vanishes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That's two really good use spell slots today.
Oh yeah. Alright.
So yeah, Gunnar is not afraid because he's already got his alibi in mind. And just managed to slip away into the hall.
I just realised I've been speaking with Mike off for like 5 minutes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Never mind.
I missed something.
Alright, right, so what's Whisper's course of actions to failing a
Yeah.
stealth roll and then everything else?
Whisper's gonna use her amazing rogue dexterity and tuck and roll down the corridor.
Good.
Do we hear her fall down the stairs?
You might do. Unless she's incredibly stealthy.
She's still hungover.
Oh.
Whereas Ren has done disguise self to make herself look like one of the halfling wait staff who works at this inn.
Gunnar is Gunnar, what the hell are you looking at? Just go away.
I
He's just doing his business, man.
Morgana will give like 5 seconds.
have moved. Ren has moved.
Yeah, and then she'll be like, "That's enough time." And then open the door.
Freedom.
So, where would you like to go?
Well. Oh god. We don't know anything about this town. What is there to do?
Find something. Well, you have the local map, and then you can probably...
I was going to say cinematic fade to black as they start walking down the corridor.
Perfect!
Well, Hazu is going to ask for 5 minutes to freshen up.
I understand.
Because there's a thing.
Oh, man.
And if I can just indulge myself for a second here. I was gonna go back to his room, just like, stare directly upwards, just be like, is this your doing? You take away everything I ever worked for and give me everything I ever wanted. What are you playing at? Is this a trap? A joke? Some kind of cruel trick? I'll tell you this, bitch queen. You take her away from me, and I will break into the heavens, and I will kill you myself. Alright.
This just in. Gunnar dies on the steps of the astral plane trying to get a number leak.
That's all I wanted to do.
Oh my lord. So we got 20 good minutes left to screw around with.
Yeah.
Oh. Did we want to do any other individual scenes or play Have You Never as a group once Morgana and Hauser get back from their
Once they get back
towards
from their thing. Anyone have any strong things that they'd like to do?
I have achieved my mission.
I have endured and made all the emotions necessary.
You killed all of us. It was a massacre.
You have killed. Prize goes to Shag and Lizzie for killing the rest of us.
Yes. Beautiful.
Oh, my face hurts so much from smiling.
I guess let's end on the bar, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why not?
I am
So,
so down to play a drinking game.
Cool. I imagine I'll set the scene. I imagine the group are sat maybe without Hauser and Morgana, who are out in the town for a little bit, are sort of sat around a table in the corner, and are just sort of there's a couple of bottles on the table because who wants to keep going up to the bar? So there's a couple of bottles on there, and maybe like a big like pitcher of ale and a bottle of wine, and everyone is just steadily getting sloshed. Perhaps not Whisper, perhaps Whisper. Maybe she's sobered up enough to go, you know what, I want to try drinking again to see.
After last night, Whisper's taking it a lot more steady.
I was gonna say
She's very much pacing herself.
Is it for every 2 drinks she's drinking a glass of water?
More like she's drinking 2 drinks and it's probably gonna last the whole night. She looks very nervous about it.
I was gonna say, is it? It's not gonna be a hair of the dog kind of thing, huh?
Definitely not.
Nope.
So I imagine like everyone is sort of sat, sort of just enjoying each other's company, and then Hauser and Morgana show up, I guess, and the rest of us probably just watch them arrive, possibly while smiling. I know Ren's smiling.
And Gunnar just goes, ooh. he doesn't do that, but that would be really funny.
Where
As
is
she,
she
wa-
then?
as she walks past Ren, she'll just like gently flick her in the back of the head.
1 second.
Are you gonna text her? Are you gonna try and dodge this?
Oh man.
Pretty good.
No. I'm gonna catch your wrist as you do it.
Oh.
Like, I'll let the flick happen, and then I catch hold of your wrist and pull you round, and then I'm just smiling at you.
Shut
Gunnar.
up, Ren. That is what she says in character. She'll just go, shut up, Ren.
She just mimes zipping her lips shut and smiles.
Gunnar, in the meantime, will give Hoser a pat on the back. Just like a dadly pat on the back. That's all he does. No words.
Hauser's going to give him the most quizzical look. Just like, the fuck are you doing?
Gunnar just leaves it at that.
Oh my gosh!
The next question is, where are their open seats?
I mean, Hef has been pretty much sitting in the exact same seat since he got there.
Evan has just been steadily drinking the entire
Yes.
day.
I bet you dollars to donuts that these assholes arranged themselves around half and left 2 open seats next to each other on the other side of the table.
Yeah.
So did, yeah.
Pretty much.
Of course.
And like he wasn't interested in the first place, so he's just not even caring about why there are 2 seats next to each other open, and Hauser and Morgana are the only 2 available.
F does not realize this was intentional, nor would he care if he knew.
F is the only one who was not eavesdropping on them.
He just walked for about a day to reach you assholes. He could not give less of a fuck.
He's so tired.
He's just
Nobody's been paying any
I
attention
don't
to
have
me
to
since
bathe.
I got here.
Hey, there, no, we had a
Water?
nice conversation.
Yeah, he had a nice conversation with Ren about metal legs, and that was it.
He got bean tea.
You and
Pretty
Whisper
much.
could have had. You and Whisper could have been chatting throughout the day. We don't know.
She was sloshed. What could he have said?
She was hungover. She was hungover
Even worse.
and sobering up.
Yeah, true. But I mean, he was just like drinking his coffee and like maybe talking to her a little bit, like, "Hey." That's about it.
Oh, important question. Does Hef like coffee, or does he think it's disgusting but keeps drinking it because he likes that it makes him feel awake? Because this is
It
like
makes him feel
black
like
coffee.
it's kind of in the middle. Like he doesn't
Yeah.
mind the taste. It's not his preference. He actually prefers ale to coffee,
Mhm.
but he will drink it if he has like a late night work project he has to get done, and he knows he needs to get it done. So he'll drink the coffee just to be like, well, it's extra energy, so I might as well.
All I'm hearing is the creation of the espresso martini.
Pretty much.
It's Irish
If-
coffee.
If Ren invented the
Alright.
coffee, he's inventing
I was gonna say-
the caffeinated martini.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
Cinder
no,
just
Ren,
invented... Hef just invented Four Loko.
yeah, no, Ren would be all about the Irish coffee.
Um,
Ren is the one that does that particular nightmare.
Gunner
And then
refuses to put
they
coffee. He
open
drinks
up
his
two
drinks
separate-
only neat.
You're all disasters.
He doesn't even have them over ice. He drinks his whiskey straight and it.
Mhm.
That's what
You're
we do.
all disasters.
Uh.
So, Morgana will sit down, and she'll say to everyone, "Stop it," and she'll pour herself a drink.
And Gunner goes, "Stop what precisely?"
Yeah,
Whisper
Ren
looks
says that-
genuinely confused.
I was gonna say, Whisper and Hef have got no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where have you 2 been?
She'll
Ren just props up her face on her elbow. And just like,
she'll look at Elsa and just go, "Out."
Oh,
Do you know it's a lovely town here?
no,
Lots of buildings.
I noticed we're kind of in a building. I assumed there were more.
Yes, well,
You would
That's
think a
sort of
town
how-
has building, wouldn't you?
that is how a town works. I thought we all were aware of this.
Actually, tell me there are
Jesus
people
Christ.
around.
Did you know
Well-
there are?
Fascinating.
It's too bad newspapers weren't invented because Gunner would be doing like a page turn right now.
She'll stare at Ren and she'll just take a sip of her drink.
Ren,
So
Ren just stares back, smiling, and sips her own drink.
Osler's ordered a bottle of something and is drinking straight from the bottle.
That's
I
probably...
feel like I've missed something, but I hope you guys at least had a good time.
You know, Whisper, the flower that blooms in adversity under the rocky ground is the most beautiful of flowers. It's amazing what can come out of the most unexpected circumstances. Really, it's quite beautiful.
Hef is gonna take
Yeah,
a
no, I
drink and look
definitely
to
feel like
Ren.
I've missed something, but you guys will fill me in whenever.
Yeah.
Right, well, suppose we'll have a little more room in the party for shenanigans then, huh?
Well, it looks like there have been plenty of shenanigans today already, but
Let's do something. Let's not. You can see even in the dim tavern light, Morgana is like this really weird shade of purple.
Let's do something. Let's not. Let's not what?
Osler, right? He is unblushing.
The blood drains away from his face.
No.
Let's not talk about where it drains to. Going on.
Yes.
What would you suggest, Morgana?
Maybe a game.
A game.
What kind
Okay.
of game?
Like what?
She looks down at her cup. A drinking game.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm behind it.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes. She looks
Ren-
at Whisper
Renly-
and she.
I was going to say, Ren will be just like, we'll get you some water, it's fine. Just look like you're drinking, it's fine.
Oh, I feel like this is gonna end badly.
Morgana reaches
No.
out to Whisper as well and like pats her on the shoulder and she's like, "Don't worry."
I'm a
This-
small child.
And
Don't
Gunner's just
look
like,
this way.
"Aye, a drinking game with a dwarf sounds like a good idea.
Don't it indeed?
What could go wrong?
What could go
I
wrong?
suppose.
Well, what manner of game is this then?"
How about Have You Ever?
Huh, that's a classic, actually.
Mm.
You can't go wrong with Have You Ever. Whisper, have you ever played Have You Ever?
No. Is
Well,
it
it's quite
complicated?
it's really not. Even Hauser could understand how to play if he didn't know how to. Basically, somebody will ask, "Have you ever?" and then finish the sentence, and if you've done the thing, you take a sip of your drink. It's a way to get to know people.
Alright, I've got that.
That's all there is to it.
Well, I suppose we can give it a try.
Excellent.
I love this. This teaching.
Who's asking first?
Not me.
Since you suggested the game, I think you should.
I agree.
I back
A
this.
fair plan.
Of course you do. Okay. So it depends on how you want to do it. Whether you have to say honestly, no, it's okay. I suppose it's fine. If you've done the thing, even if you're asking the question, you can drink. So, have you ever? Have you ever set your own clothing on fire by accident? And she drinks.
This is just an excuse to get horribly drunk, isn't it?
Depends on
Travis
who's
just takes
asking
a
the
drink.
question.
Yep.
Ren sort of
No.
raises her glass and a toast to her.
Clink.
Okay,
Gunner,
heck no, you ask the next one.
I guess what's our seating order, huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's probably something like going from Ren around. It'd probably be something like Ren. Let's see.
Oh, we'll just do the questions in a circle. That works.
Ren,
Yeah.
Scheisse, hang on. Closer. I forgot how to spell a name. Yep. Whisper, Morgana, closer. Something like that.
Yep, that works.
Alright.
So, Hef.
There's a lot of logistics for something that's,
Okay.
by definition, probably going to last about 5 minutes.
5
before we
minutes,
look
yeah.
straight.
It's all good. It's all good.
Alright. Hef taps his chin and thinks for a moment about what he could say. As much as he does want to drink, he actually does want to pick something that might have caught others off guard, but he's not going to have done.
I
Oh
agree.
man, those questions where you can get someone on something really weird are great.
Yep. Have you ever dug a grave for someone else?
Yeah, drinking.
Morgana,
Gunner.
Morgana drinks her entire glass.
Whoa.
Have you
I
ever
didn't say
what?
create a graveyard yourself, but okay.
Ren drinks.
Boy, I work with the earth. What do you think we've done before?
That was the point.
Bury
Hauser thinks for a second and then drinks.
a shallow grave.
Do graves at sea count? Sure,
Let's
or
go
why
with
not?
the-
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
Sure.
cool. Whisper.
Oh gosh. Never have I snuck out at night.
Morgana drinks.
Ren drinks.
I'll drink.
Hef drinks.
No
Whisper
for Gunner.
drinks.
Gunner is disappointed in all these people.
Son, I am disappointed in you.
Old
Actually,
man Gunner is disappointed in the team.
When you got nighttime temple practice, you gotta go. Okay?
Oh, beautiful.
Christ alive.
Have you ever gone cliff diving? She drinks.
Ren sighs heavily, glares at Morgana, and drinks.
Gunner drinks, actually.
Whisper doesn't drink, but looks like she's realizing that she's an incredibly boring person.
Hef doesn't drink and realizes he's probably saved his life.
Oh no.
I was gonna say, Ren looks
Wait.
pleasantly surprised at Gunnar having drunk at that and smiles.
What? You think that's really that surprising?
Hazu does not drink due to the definition of a cliff.
I understand. So he's the one going. Technicality. So it was more like a large hill.
He jumped into a pit yesterday.
That's not a clue.
That's not a cliff.
Uh,
Okay.
How's his turn?
On to Hoser.
I was there.
You ever sailed on a boat? Drinks the entire bottle, orders another one.
I just like that image. Like,
Yeah.
he just takes a second, holds up a finger, and just, like, drains the whole thing.
Morgana drinks.
Hef drinks.
Whisper drinks.
Nothing for Gunner.
Nothing for Ren.
I made my
Hazu
entire...
is not surprised that Gunnar is a little disappointed about Ren.
I made my entire trip up here on land. Of course we weren't gonna take a damn boat.
You're a dwarf.
Of course
Whose name
I
isn't
am.
Hazu.
I wouldn't know that you were a dwarf if I looked at you hard enough.
Come on, Gunnar, ask a
I don't
question.
know the image of Hazu shoveling it.
See, this is the hard part.
Hmm.
Draw on
Look,
your
we all
100
get, we all get it. You're old. Like,
Fine. Never have I ever walked more than 100 miles.
Oh, come on!
And he drinks.
Hef just downs
In
the
what-
rest of his...
Yeah.
He just
what,
downs the
in
rest.
a lifetime? In a lifetime? What sort of time frame are we talking about here?
One journey.
Right. I don't know how long the distance is between Neverwinter and Waterdeep.
Hang on, let me see if I can look this up.
Morgana just shrugs and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bottom
so does Hazu.
And apparently
Because he doesn't
Neverwinter-
actually know how far 100 miles is.
Yeah, that. In
Forget
which
the
case,
previous day. He doesn't want to remember it.
Apparently, the distance
Oh.
between Neverwinter to Waterdeep is approximately 240 miles along the road.
then yes, Ren drinks.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh crap! It's my question. Shit. Okay.
Well. It is around the time,
It is.
and we
around
have
that
that
time.
time
Yeah,
around.
we could call it a night there, and assume that the drinking game continued into the
That's probably
Whenever.
a good point to stop.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, I think to spare Kate when this
Yeah.
eventually
To spare
gets
Kate,
up.
because like she does have to look at this later. Hi guys, we're wherever time of it.
I'm gonna see how long or how quick it took for me to succumb to drinking game.
Constitution.
Oh yeah, everyone do just a Constitution save to see
Oh
how
no!
people.
Fortunately, I have advantage.
You have
Not
advantage.
too. Not. I lasted.
Oh, boy.
I lasted.
Oh no! He's
That's
been
good.
drinking too much already.
Old
And
man
I
Gunner
carry-
does not hold up.
Well, Whisper
Wow.
wasn't really drinking, to be fair.
Well,
She's still having
And
a
yet
bad time. Though.
yep, she's...
Gunnar fucking fails somehow.
Ever since
That's
just gets the
amazing.
brunt of it.
It's because he went
Oh,
too hard on the
okay.
whiskey. He should have stuck to ale.
He should have, but he had the coffee and the whiskey tasted better at the time, and
And
he's
yeah.
just not having a good time right
Relatable.
now.
Let me leave off of
Relatable.
this
Oh,
quote in
actually,
the chat.
fair.
And now I have that lovely image of Hoser shoveling in the middle of the sea.
This is going to work eventually.
Just
I'll turn
shovel
over
picking
the
up
water by umberly, or I'll die in it.
I love the fact that at the end of the night, around the table, there was Ren. Ren, Morgana, and Hauser. They must have just been trashed.
Yeah.
They're probably absolutely trashed.
Amazing. Well,
Well, with that, I'd
What a
like
night.
to say
Oh,
it's probably time that we end our stream.
yeah. Thanks for sticking around on this little experiment.
Yeah, thanks for like watching us
Yeah.
like be nerds and just like literally roleplay on the internet for an audience of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
make
this
use
was
of
a
that.
very self-indulgent thing, and I think I don't know, pull out to us the players. Did we enjoy this?
hell yeah.
Yeah, this is great fun.
Yeah.
Great.
But next week we will actually have a GM again.
Yeah, next week Kate
You'll
will be
actually
back.
progress the storyline.
So we'll
Maybe
actually,
get back to the plot.
Yeah, we'll be back on the road to the Princes of the Apocalypse, and now we've handily explained why Hef is caught up to the rest of the party. So expect him and expect us next week at the same time as usual.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks. But with that, I will bid you all adieu. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Sign it off. See you.